Hi guys, welcome back. Today I am going to be talking about the latest rumor going around about the Shazam movie, and that is concerning who might be cast as Shazam, aka Billy Batson. David F. Sandberg did say recently that there will be two actors to play him since Billy Batson is a kid or a young teen, and then another actor to play Shazam since he's a grown man. So that #show.com, I'm not too familiar with them, but the different sites and sources that are writing articles about the casting rumor are citing that #show.com, and from what I hear, they're a pretty reliable source. So according to them, the top frontrunners to play Shazam right now are John Cena and Joshua Sass. I'm not 100% sure how to say his last name, so I'm sorry if I didn't say it correctly, but that's the rumor as of right now. I am not too familiar with Joshua Sasse. If you know how to say his name, please tell me in the comments. He is in the show Gallivant. I know what show that is. I've never watched it, but he's a British actor, so he might be more. He might have had some more work, in the UK and stuff like that. But John Cena, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about him playing Shazam. I'm not a huge John Cena fan. I don't hate him or dislike him. I'm just not, I don't feel one way or the other about him. I don't feel particularly positive about him, and I don't feel particularly negative about him either. As an actor, I've seen him in a couple things. I know he's been in quite a few movies and stuff, but I've never personally really, made it a point to watch most of the things that he's appeared in. So I don't really have an opinion one way or the other. I would love to see him as Shazam, or no, not at all, definitely not. I'm just kind of on the fence about it. I have seen a lot of people actually have a positive response in the comment section of these articles, and people just kind of talking about it on social media today. I've seen a pretty positive response that a lot of people think, he could play, since Shazam is really a kid that turns into this, sorry, that's noisy. Since Shazam is a kid that turns into this grown man superhero, even as that grown man superhero, he still acts like a kid or a young teenager. So a lot of people are thinking, John Cena could probably play that kind of role pretty well. And since David F. Sandberg did say that the Shazam movie would be more of a light-hearted tone, just due to the nature of Shazam's character, that he's a young teen, he's a kid, it doesn't need to be super serious and have the same tone that the DC movies have had so far. He's a different type of character, and so that's also why we know Black Adam will not be the villain in his movie, because it's just a little too dark for the tone they're going for, I guess. Who will be played by The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. As far as him playing Black Adam, I am happy with that casting choice, because I've seen enough of his acting to be okay with that, and I think physically he fits that role. But and as far as Joshua Sasse, I don't know how to say his name. As far as him, I obviously don't have an opinion about him either, because I've never watched anything he's been in, unless I have and I don't remember that it was. I don't realize that it was him, but. I can't think of anything that I have seen of him. Like I said, he's a British actor, so he might be more in UK over European movies. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I have not seen Gallivant, that he plays in on TV. So I don't know. I mean, that's, of course, it's just a rumor right now. I don't think anything has come out officially, like an official statement or a confirmation or anything. But like I said, as I've heard, this source is pretty reliable, so I'm not going to say that it was just made up, you know, for people to jump on the bandwagon. It is a rumor at this point. So since they are going to start working on the Shazam movie, like filming and production and all that stuff, expected in February of 2018, and the movie's probably going to come out in 2019. I mean, they do need to cast someone like soon, because if they're gonna start doing all that in February, they're gonna need a Shazam and a Billy Batson, which means they're also gonna have to cast the person that's going to play him as a kid, a young teen. And the synopsis that they also were discussing mentions that he will be like a 12 to 15-year-old age range for Billy Batson. And so we'll also see who they cast as that side of him. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think John Cena would be good for that role? The reason I have mixed feelings about it is because even if it's supposed to be a more lighthearted movie, bad or like mediocre acting can ruin any movie, whether it's supposed to be lighthearted or not. But I don't know, maybe people don't have, like, when it comes to Batman and Superman, those kinds of characters, and even Wonder Woman, people have a very specific person in mind that they think would fit that role or play it well, and you have high expectations for those roles because they're so what's the word I'm looking for, attached to these characters, you know, and they don't want to see them ruined by people that are by bad casting. And I'm not saying he would be bad casting choice, I'm just saying I'm not 100% sure. I don't want, you know, his acting is obviously not at the Oscar level or anything like that. And I think that they've done such a good job so far casting people in the DCEU that people are going to have high expectations for the Shazam movie also. So, you know, I think the whole Justice League cast has been a perfect casting. Like, they could not have picked better people to play all of them. And so I guess maybe that's why I'm maybe being a little bit picky about Shazam, just because they've done a great job casting so far, and they've picked like perfect people for all of them. So, and I think the other people that feel that way, that agree with me on that, or at least for the most part, are also going to have high expectations for, you know, the new characters that we haven't seen yet, or that haven't been cast yet. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think that would be a good choice? If not, who else do you have in mind that you think would be a good pick for Shazam? So let me know in the comments, and like, subscribe, watch my other videos if you haven't, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.